A dusty street in Athens, a quiet border crossing in ancient China, a prison gate in South Africa. Three souls, centuries apart, stand amid the ruins of their worlds, where certainty crumbles like dry earth. They don't raise fists or draw swords as others might. Instead, they build new thoughts, new ways, new hopes. Their secret, whispered across time, is this. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. What they crafted might astonish you. The tale unfurls in Athens, 5th century BCE, where dust dances in the agora's clamour, merchants haggling, citizens debating as democracy teeters under Sparta's shadow. Here strides Socrates, an elder in worn robes, his gaze piercing the chaos. He doesn't storm the assembly or topple idols. He pauses strangers with a gentle, "What is virtue? What is wisdom? Can you prove it?" His questions unravel their certainties, not with fury, but with a quiet force that plants seeds. The city's leaders bristle, branding him a corrupter of youth, a mocker of gods. At his trial, the air thickens with judgment. Socrates stands tall, not begging, but offering his questioning as a gift to Athens. With poison in hand, he teaches until his last breath, igniting a legacy carried by Plato and Aristotle, shaping thought for millennia. His secret: change blooms from building understanding, not battling beliefs. The story drifts eastward, to ancient China, where the Zhou dynasty frays, its courts heavy with corruption's stench. Lao Tzu, a weary scribe, watches the decay with eyes lined by wisdom. One day, the weight too much, he mounts his ox, the creak of leather cutting the silence, and rides west toward peace. At the border, a guard's voice halts him. "Share your wisdom before you go." By flickering torchlight, he pens the Tao Te Ching, 5,000 characters of grace, a slender scroll holding a universe. He writes, "New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Loss as soil for growth, like a willow shedding leaves to strengthen its roots." He doesn't defy emperors or lead revolts. He steps aside, building a way to flow with change. His words guide poets like Du Fu and sages like Zhuangzi, a quiet revolution that reshapes a culture. The journey leaps to South Africa, its earth baked under apartheid's harsh sun in the 20th century, a land rich with gold, but scarred by segregation's chains. Nelson Mandela, a young lawyer, defends the voiceless, his voice a steady stream against injustice. The system labels him a traitor. At the Rivonia trial in 1964, silence cloaks the room as he declares, "I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society. It is an ideal for which I am prepared to die." Sentenced to life, he endures 27 years on Robben Island, breaking rocks under a relentless sky, his family a fading echo, his spirit forged by stone. The regime believes time will break him, but it steals him. Freed in 1990, the world expects vengeance. Decades of pain cry for blood. Yet Mandela builds. He invites former jailers to craft a new nation, founding the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, where stories heal and confessions mend. In 1994, he rises as South Africa's first black president, not with hate, but with a vision that turns wounds into wisdom. Whispers across time now weave their lessons into our tapestry. Imagine a village elder in 2023, not fighting a storm's ruin with despair, but building shelters with neighbors, Socrates' seed of community. Or a weaver in medieval Persia, like Rumi, turning exile's ache into poems that outlast kings, Lao Tzu's flow. Picture a teacher in today's city, not cursing a chaotic class, but crafting lessons that spark curiosity, Mandela's grace. A 2024 study on resilience found those who build amid collapse thrive 40% more, echoing their wisdom. These builders show that fighting the old drains us, while creating the new transforms us. So what does this tale murmur to our hearts? Life often hands us collapse, regrets that linger, grudges that bind, systems too vast to topple alone. It's easy to wrestle the past, to rage at broken dreams. But Socrates planted questions that outgrew empires. Lao Tzu's words flowed beyond borders. Mandela's forgiveness rebuilt a nation. The alchemy lies not in the fight, but in the build. Instead of battling old habits, craft new rhythms. Picture a musician trading procrastination for practice, notes rising where silence fell. Instead of nursing old wounds, forge new bonds. Imagine a friend mending a rift with a shared meal. Instead of cursing unyielding structures, start small changes. Envision a gardener turning a cracked lot into a bloom. The future rises not from those who claw at yesterday, but from those who dare to shape tomorrow. I'm Quinn. This is Think Again. If this sparked something for you, make sure to subscribe and keep questioning with me. Until next time, question on.